Parents, I want you to know something important. That voice that's in your head that keeps you up at 3 a.m., the one that's whispering, something isn't right with my child. You're not crazy. You're not overreacting. And you're definitely not a bad parent. You're an incredible parent with incredible intuition that the medical system has been absolutely ignoring. I'm Dr. John Caruso, and what I'm about to tell you will likely contradict everything that you've been told about your child's struggles. But before I do, I need you to know I see you, I hear you, and I've got you. Every week, parents walk through the doors at Haven Family Chiropractic with the same defeated look in their eyes. They've been dismissed by doctors, overwhelmed by conflicting advice, and exhausted from trying everything, only to watch your child continue to struggle. We've seen 5 specialists. They told us to wait and see. The medications are making things worse. I barely recognize our family life anymore. These aren't just stories. And they aren't just quotes. They're the lived reality of parents who knew something was wrong, but couldn't get anyone to truly listen. And what if I told you that there was an entirely different approach to healthcare? One that doesn't just mask symptoms or tell you to manage expectations, but actually addresses the root cause of your child's challenges. One that combines cutting-edge neurological science with something revolutionary in healthcare today, actually listening to you as the parent. But here's what nobody's telling you. Your child's sensory meltdowns, their focus challenges, sleep issues, digestive problems, or even developmental delays aren't separate issues requiring separate specialists and separate medications. They're all connected by one system that controls everything. It's our nervous system. So think about your child's nervous system like the circuit breaker panel in our house. When the main breaker is tripped, it doesn't matter how many times you flip the switch for the individual rooms or the parts of the house. The power won't fully restore until you reset the main system. And what we're seeing in our children today is a neurological perfect storm where their nervous systems are stuck in fight or flight mode and their bodies are constantly sending danger signals, exhausting their systems and preventing proper development, digestion, emotional regulation, and learning from even occurring. And parents, this isn't your fault. And it's not your child's fault either. Their nervous system is simply responding to a series of stressors that began before they were even born. From maternal stress during pregnancy to birth interventions, from early antibiotic usage to environmental factors that have overloaded their developing system. And that's why at Haven Family Chiropractic, we've developed a completely different approach. One that doesn't look at your child as a collection of symptoms to be managed, but as a whole person whose nervous system is desperately trying to communicate. So let me walk you through our unique 5-step process that's transforming families' lives in Katy, in Houston, Texas, and beyond. So first, we start with a genuine, in-depth consultation. Unlike those rushed 5-10 minute medical visits, we actually take the time to sit down and truly listen to your child's complete health history. We deep dive into their case history, going beyond what anyone has looked into, including pregnancy, their birth and developmental patterns that other providers have dismissed as completely unrelated to the challenges at foot. And this helps us to identify the root causes that others have completely missed. Secondly, we use the advanced insight scans. Now, this isn't just guesswork or an opinion. We utilize this state-of-the-art technology that actually measures your child's nervous system function and detects stress stuck on or subluxation and dysautonomia and vagus nerve dysfunction. Now, these scans, they give us objective data about what's happening within your child's body and taking the uncertainty out of care. Third, from there, we get to develop a truly customized plan of care, a literal action plan for your child. We blend your child's unique history with their scan results to be able to create a precisely tailored approach. There's no cookie cutter protocols. So their care frequency, the duration of care, it's all specifically calculated for optimal results based on your child's specific neurological patterns. as well as the way that we go about care, how they get adjusted, what techniques we use. All of those things give us the full picture of how to take care of your child. Fourth, we provide a comprehensive report of findings. Now, this is a visit where we sit down together once again and go through all of the information, connecting the dots, crossing the T's, dotting the I's. We take the time to be able to explain everything that we've discovered in as simple language as I can deliver. And you'll see your child's scan results and understand exactly what they mean. We answer all of your questions and we outline clear next steps so that you're never left wondering. And then we finally begin gentle, specific chiropractic care designed for children. Our adjustments are safe, they're gentle, and they're specifically calibrated for your child's nervous system. And each adjustment helps release tension and stress from the nervous system, allowing the body to return to balance and begin healing naturally. Let me tell you about Henry, one of our young kiddos in the office. Before coming, Henry struggled with pretty intense sensory challenges, running full speed into walls for sensory input, having significantly overwhelming reactions to being wet, to being dirty, and chewing on his clothes and toys and furniture constantly. Now, his parents felt like they were walking on eggshells in their own home, wondering when the next shoe was going to drop with Henry. And his family had already tried everything. They went to a traditional chiropractor's office. They did 4, 5, 6 months of occupational therapy, elimination diets, and gluten-free, dairy-free, dye-free, soy-free, joy-free, all of the frees. And some approaches helped, but with specific behaviors, but nothing addressed why Henry's system was so dang dysregulated in the first place. And after just a month of neurologically focused care, Henry's mom noticed something remarkable. His sensory seeking behaviors became less intense and less frequent. And instead of being in a constant state of dysregulation, Henry could finally benefit from positive sensory inputs like swinging and using weighted blankets or even occupational therapy. But the most powerful moment came when Henry's mom told me, with tears in her eyes, for the first time, I feel like I can actually connect with my son. He's making eye contact. He's present. He's laughing. And I didn't realize how much I missed his laugh. This transformation wasn't just about Henry. It changed life for his entire family. His parents could finally go to restaurants or Target and birthday parties, visit friends, and experience what many take for granted. Simply enjoying their child. And Henry's story isn't unique. We see these transformations every single day within the office. Now, parents, I get it. I understand that you might be skeptical. Maybe you've tried chiropractic care before without seeing any results. Maybe you've been disappointed by promises from other healthcare providers. And maybe you're just worried that this is another expense that won't deliver real change. Those concerns are valid. And that's exactly why we focus so heavily on the objective measurements and customized care. We don't want you guessing if care is working. We want to show you the measurable changes within your child's nervous system function. And many parents tell us, I wish we found you first. Because our approach is fundamentally different. We're not treating symptoms. We're addressing the root neurological causes of your child's challenges. And when the nervous system begins to function properly, we don't just see improvement in one area. Oftentimes we see changes across the board. Things like better sleep or improved digestion, reduced anxiety or better focus, engagement in school, fewer meltdowns, and developmental leaps that sometimes happen seemingly overnight. So just like Henry's family, you deserve answers and real solutions. Your child deserves to experience life without their nervous system working against them. And you deserve to be heard by a healthcare provider that truly gets it. The transformation starts with understanding exactly what's happening in your child's nervous system right now. And I invite you to experience our unique approach firsthand. Schedule a consult. Get the insight scans done to discover what your child's nervous system is trying to tell you. Don't wait months or years trying approaches that don't address the root cause. Every day that passes is another day that your child's nervous system is working overtime. Another day that they're struggling more than they need to. So check the link within our bio to be able to book your child's consult or send our office a DM with any questions that you have. Your child's journey to better health and well-being starts with understanding their nervous system, and we're here to help you every single step of the way. You've been carrying this weight for far too long, and it's time to find answers, and it's time for your child and your family to thrive. One last thing before you go, though. That voice in your head, the one that knows something isn't right, trust it. You know your child better than anyone else. We believe you, and we're ready to listen. Sometimes the greatest gift that you can give your child is simply finding someone who finally gets it. And we do. And we're here when you're ready. I'm Dr. John Caruso, and our team at Haven Family Chiropractic is waiting to welcome your family home.